Pretend we're in the Everglades.
Everglades, but... Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night. Good afternoon.
Okay, how about this? For each word, you say good afternoon, then I play a note, and then you see what I'm saying? Right.
Good afternoon. Evening. Or night.
He missed one.
I'm morning.
Yeah, that went wrong. Do we have to
Do
do
it
it again?
again.
Do it again.
Good afternoon. Good morning. Evening. Or night.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 317 of the JAR Media Podcast.
Welcome to the boing episode.
It is a boing sound.
Eh?
A boingy sound, eh?
Yeah, Play the sound while my eyes are closed.
I'm Aaron Eckhart.
I picture like a
Do you want more?
wooden house. Yeah, I'm just like trying to see what it makes. Ooh. A wooden house on the wall. Whoa! Full
A wooden
of
house
hookers.
on fire.
A hooker house?
A hooker wooden house
that's
on fire.
on the
Style.
water. On fire.
A hooker house on fire.
Yeah.
Just like the JAR Media podcast.
Just like the JAR Media patrons who make JAR Media possible over at patreon.com.
They help support the show, and you can find the audio version on Spotify, Podbean, iTunes, and any audio device.
Especially Podbean. And patrons get their names read out in the first or second week of each month. If you're a Dibby tier or above. I have a potential name for this episode. One I've had on the cards for a while.
Yes.
The single-edged sword.
No.
See, this is the thing I never understood with the double-edged sword thing. Is that, like, if it was double-bladed, right, as in there was two blades, then I get it. But, like, most swords, when you think of a sword, unless you're, like, a weeb, is double-edged.
What do you mean?
It doesn't just have one edge, you know?
What about quadruple-edged sword?
No, a double.
See,
the
now
edge is the
that's
end.
interesting.
The edge is the end of the blade, not the edge that leads to the end. That's the edge.
Imagine a sword that's just a blade and doesn't even have a handle.
It exists.
Huh?
Melania's sword from Elden Ring. She's got a robot hand, so she doesn't need...
Also, she can just carry a blade. I like that.
Yeah. Well,
Just like I like the fact that I'm Alex, joined by Jim and James. And here we are, in JAR Media HQ.
The home of everything cool and new
And fresh.
and fit.
If you had to fight fresh or fit, who would you rather fight?
Alex, I have no idea who either of them are.
well,
I'd fight
surely...
Sneeko, probably.
Well, no, he said fresh or fit. I'm
Well, no,
going to
but-
go fresh, because fitness implies, like, strength and capability, you know?
That's
Freshness just means clean.
no. Like, who's the most fresh right now?
Jamie.
I ain't fresh.
I am fresh.
Smell me, I am not fresh.
I know.
Why do you think the window's open?
Yeah, I'm assuming Alex is the most fresh.
If I had to put money down, I would vote myself.
Why?
Because I had a bath earlier and I ate noodles in the bath, spicy ones. Flush out all of my
No, that doesn't work.
antioxidants.
No.
Just get them all out my system while I'm playing my jaw harp.
In the bath. eating
Imagining
noodles.
I'm bathing in the Everglades.
I get the feeling that's more of a Sneeko move than anything else.
Bathing in the Everglades.
Yeah,
Playing
that's
a jaw harp.
Yeah, that's a Sneeko move.
Mm.
Well, guys, let's do the housekeeping segment where we clean up the conversations from the previous episode. Greasy the Reptile can get us started. 20 seconds in, I'm already very cross with Alex.
Why?
Well, Herbie Fox replied to it saying, "This."
What did you do?
Yeah, I can't remember that far back.
Nothing. But I thought I'd include this because we're getting more and more complaints as to it being too biased towards me.
Yeah, no, rightfully
there
so.
you go. There's an anti-Alex one for you guys.
Yeah, but you chose that just so you could keep getting away with it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm thinking right now. And by thinking, I mean I'm stroking the back of my head. There's mullet energy there. There's no look at the amount of hair there is there. That can easily go mullet.
What's that got to do with me being cross?
You weren't cross, that guy was.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Well, I'm getting cross. I'm getting very cross.
What was his name?
Greasy the Reptile?
Greasy the Reptile was cross.
Yeah, rightfully so.
I'm cross at James now, though.
Why?
Because you should already have a mullet.
No,
Yeah.
well, like I've
Should've
been
been
kind of
done.
experimenting with. I say experimenting with my hair. I've just let it grow, and I maintain what it grows, and I don't know what to do with my hair.
Just let loose.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. It looks slightly presentable today. It hasn't been for the last week. It's just been kind of everywhere, but it's somewhat of a consistent mess at the moment. So maybe I should just mullet it.
Do you remember Mondo Media?
No.
No.
No, Jim, you remember Mondo Media?
No.
But don't. I can tell by the face you're doing that you're.
No, I'm just getting a bit of muffin out my teeth.
No, you serious?
A bit of muff.
Yeah.
Get that muff from out your teeth and answer my question, my riddle.
I've been devouring muff.
Hello.
I can't even remember what you asked me because it's
Mondo
so
Media. Do you seriously not remember? James, do you know what I'm on about?
Was it the?
Isn't that the red guy and the blue guy?
Oh, good memory.
Figure sticks. Dick
figures.
Dick figures, yeah.
No, but they weren't even the best thing on the channel. The best thing was the.
Wait, was Dick Figures actually Mondo Media?
Wait, yeah. This is what I wanted to play for you, bro. I only bring that up because that's kind of what the what's on vogue for like male fashion at the moment. Kind of look like one of the guys from Trailer Trash.
What do you mean?
Wow, that is true. Yeah.
What?
Like mullets and dungies.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to mullet.
You just.
Well, Power Couch says, I never realised Alex shouts, "Run!" Or rather an actual word.
God, it's another question about Alex.
Although I always thought it was just a feral scream or primal rage.
That's kind of like the development of Run.
It's not the origin of Run was thanks to those Jurassic World movies with Bryce Dallas Howard when she gets or she screams. Just search Bryce Dallas Howard Run GIF.
Yeah,
And then you'll see it.
Yelling Run.
Yeah.
No, but there was the primal one as well.
The primal one.
Yeah,
I hate
because
that.
that was first.
Wait, yes, James, you hate that?
I do hate that.
What do you?
It
But you
brings
like
back-
Run?
No, I don't like either of them, to be honest. But I prefer one over the primal one.
Interesting. Well, there's another nice one towards me from Ghosteen Stereo. Alex with the dinosaur shirt. Heart emoji. Hope it doesn't go missing under mysterious circumstances. What are they threatening?
Dude, you're starting.
Okay, let me give you guys one then, yeah?
We're getting one little...
Deviated Right Nut says this. Idea for the cast format. What if all three of you bring 1 to 2 comments for Housekeeping and present them to the other hosts? That way, Housekeeping can reflect all three of your interests, the sorts of discussions you prefer having, and your own agendas, so that I control everything, doesn't dominate Housekeeping any longer.
I control everything.
ICE. ISO.
Oh, ICE. Right, okay. Right, yeah. Smart.
If you were actually up to date on IHE law, you'd know the multiverse has opened and...
Oh,
shut the
right,
fuck up.
Right, yes, smart. Right, yes, okay, smart.
Okay, so ask me a question aimed at me then.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
you've got...
yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I want Alex to do that for me.
yeah.
Okay, I can do that for you guys.
Cool.
Good. Okay then.
Like this one from Sahad. Hello again, Mingers. How do you choose the comments in the Housekeeping section? Do James and the Creatine Dreamer not have any choice in what comments get picked up? Or do they not have any interest in it? I've always found that some comments Alex picks tend to be a bit biased in his favour. Thoughts? Shut up. Liar. Lies.
We definitely have a say.
Yeah. In fact,
It's our choice to make them all focused on Alex. We're
Yeah.
trying to give him a complex.
it's a psyop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
2 more
Creatine
here.
Dreamer.
2 more here if I can get through these weird inward burps I just have every day.
Do you mean like the weird...
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Where
that.
sometimes I just gotta go.
Yeah. No,
It's really intrusive.
What the hell
Yeah.
are you on about?
Yeah, it's... Because I've got this rule where, like, if I'm talking and my body decides to do that, I stop.
Really? But
Yeah.
how's someone supposed to know that? You just like...
Well, no, because then, like, every time, even people who know this about me, every time they'll be like, what were you saying? And I'll be like, no.
What do you
I'm
mean
done.
inwards burp?
It makes me
What?
go like...
Well, you just got to make everything a bit more flamboyant, don't you?
No, I can't
Expressive.
control it.
Yes, you
No,
can.
because I'll do it.
Yes,
and then,
you
And then
can.
people will like give me the side eye, or they'll go like, "What?"
What?
And then I'll go, "I literally can't help it."
What are you on about inwards burp?
Do you never have that? It's kind of like a hiccup.
No, I hadn't.
different.
I've never had that.
Because you know a hiccup is like a quick inhale and then like a hook. Yeah.
Do you mean
That's
when
a
it's like
hiccup.
you like suck in and it's just like a little?
Yeah, you definitely do it.
Oh yeah, I
Do
probably
you know
do.
what you do a lot?
What? To be fair, I've got a nose, so it's like not something I can help.
But yeah, it's like half a hiccup. I know what you're talking about.
A half
It's-
hup.
It's just the hic.
No, it's just the hup.
No, it's just the hic because it's
It's the hic cup, not the hiccup.
ICUP.
It's the first half of a hiccup.
Hic
A hic.
up.
A hup would be...
No, not a hup. That's not the second half. It's
That's
hic
Dibby's
up.
noise.
No, it's hic hup.
Hiccup. Oh, How's Train Your Dragon?
It's toothless.
Of course you had to make this question about you.
Well, I'll do one that's not about me then, from Patricia Norton. When the RRR discussion ended, I embraced my impulsivity and immediately watched it, and they're right, it's amazing. It genuinely has some of the best action I've ever seen in a film because of how willing it is to make it over the top and stupid. Thanks, guys. Also, I like Alex's thing.
Oh my god. You know what? I think I'm going to go on strike. Jim, I'm going on strike.
I genuinely don't know if Alex still does that thing where he just pretends that we get questions. You could be writing all of these for all I know. Or like, you used to read off of like a blank thing, like there was nothing on it. You just make up a name and then say something, and then we talk about it for half an hour.
Yeah.
For all I know, you still do that.
I'll be real, I sometimes do.
Oh my god, I know, I hate this psyop shit because now I'm going to be second guessing everything you say.
You really got to pay attention to the names.
No, it doesn't help. No one's ever noticed. The evil Lemon can end this segment then.
That is such a fake name.
I think you guys just invented how we can do world peace.
What? How? With what?
I was hoping you guys could answer that for me.
I don't remember anything I said last episode.
No, we invented how to do world peace.
Oh, you mean with the flashlights? With the sucky drives?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ain't gonna work. Because someone's gonna get jealous. Because someone's gonna get like a sucky drive. And someone's gonna get like a Tenga egg, and they'll be jealous. And they'll be.
What's a Tenga egg?
It's an egg.
It's an egg with a hole.
Yeah. It's an egg with a hole, and you just.
Which one's better?
No comment.
Lay down the law. This is like the
No, I'm not.
red,
I'm not
the
the
red guy
resident.
and the blue guy from Dick Figures. Like one's a flashlight, one's a Tenga egg.
I'm not like the residential sex toy expert here.
No, we're not saying that you are. Just the flashlight expert.
Just the sucky dry expert.
Okay, I guess I am experienced in the art of the sucky dry.
Well, guys,
Yeah, what?
I've only got one topic for you today. Unless you guys have one.
I've
Like
got
we
a
normally
topic.
do. What's your topic then, bro? What's your topic today?
James's topic today is fucking playing footsie with me.
What's wrong with that?
He won't leave my bushy little
I
socks.
can't. It's because they're fluffy and it's just like
They're fluffy and you're getting them all rolled up. James keeps like stroking me with his
my big fat feet.
Look, I've had a pretty big like radical diet change recently,
Mm.
and it's
Please.
like really messing with my bowels.
Yeah, it's because you're eating 3 eggs a day, bro.
Yeah, but I have chickens.
What?
If I don't consume these eggs, they go to waste.
Me?
And then I feel guilty. No, because one day I came here and I see like 30 eggs just on the side.
Well, that's because they've just freshly been updated.
No, it was a lie. Because
Anyway.
then I was like, "Can I have one of those eggs?" And you were like, "No, they're far too old."
Yeah, they've been there weeks.
I was actually going to start building up like a little farm of quails once I figured out
Oh my god.
how cheap they are on eBay for like.
You can buy quails on eBay.
Yeah, just their eggs. They're like worthless. They're like dime a dozen. Those quails.
Wait,
They're
but
only
will
like
you-
this big. It takes like 10 quail eggs to make an omelette because they're only like
Yeah, they're tiny.
tiny little eggs, but they're nice. Nice little animals. Wouldn't you like that?
No.
Just little quails to be kind of
Can they
chilling?
fly? Do they just fly away?
No.
They're
little-
flightless tiny birds.
Yeah, you know quails.
Well, I've never met a quail.
But you've had a quail egg.
No, I haven't.
I've not had a
Why
quail
would
egg
I-
either.
Surely to boil quail eggs, it's like 30 seconds in boiling water.
Yeah,
They're
it's
so tiny.
everything about them is better.
What? How?
Quails?
Yeah.
What question are you asking me?
Oh my
Specifically.
god.
Well, you just made a statement and I said how.
If we're talking chicken v quail,
Yeah, how are quails better than chickens?
cheaper, smaller, cuter.
Cheaper
Eggs.
because
Eggs are cuter.
no,
They're
but,
blue.
yeah, but
That is cuter.
Thank you.
And they got little spots on them as well.
Yeah.
And that is very cute. That's very aesthetic. It is the vibe.
Bro, I'm going to show you a picture of a quail and you're going to take everything you just said right back.
Yeah.
no, but when you say better, it's like
They're objectively better.
than chickens.
Yeah, chickens are pretty fucked up.
Yes, thank you.
No, but a downside of something being cute is that like society deems it inedible.
No, bro, they're not.
They are very cute.
That's a stupid bird.
No, it's not. They're cute and awesome. Yeah, so I might become a quail farmer. I think it might be nice.
Will you eat quail?
Of course I would.
Oh, damn. Okay, hold up.
Yeah. And they're so small.
That's not that small.
That's pretty small, bro.
That's the size of like a giant Australian spider.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it probably is, to be fair.
No, man.
What would she do if she gets out the window? Like,
She'll just jump out. Because she goes out the other window, because there's like a balcony that she can land on. Oh, yeah. Billy, if you do that, it's
The
game
amount
over.
of stuff that will go tumbling
She'll break
down.
the nice Lego set. Anyway, yeah. Quails aside, I did have a bit of a topic I wanted to ask you guys. I wanted to ask you. I wanted you to rack your brain and to tell me who are the male role models in fiction that you can think of.
Ganondorf.
That's your role model? The villain in Zelda?
Why Ganondorf?
It's the first thing that came to mind.
Okay.
No,
No,
I'm joking.
No, but from you,
What do you mean?
I didn't even know you knew Ganondorf existed.
Of course I do.
True.
Okay.
Male role models in
Spider-Man.
No,
No, Spider-Man counts.
it can't. If you're role model of Spider-Man,
Why? No, look, think, what does he stand for?
Spider.
Spied?
So that's one in the pro section.
No, that's not a pro. I wouldn't say.
It is. No, he's like a
I just
morally
say-
good, pure character.
I don't think he's pure.
Why though? He's always beaten
well,
down and
he
he always
was
gets
edgy.
back up. Edgy?
In the third film, he went a bit edgy.
No, you're thinking too hyper-specific. The character and what they resemble.
I can't picture Spider-Man without picturing Tobey Maguire. That's canon.
It's not as your headcanon.
No, but you agree it is canon.
No,
What do you mean? What's canon?
canonical. It's a...
Do you not know what canon is?
What? No, I know. But what do you mean by it's canon?
It's his headcanon.
What's his head canon? Because in the canon of that Spider-Man is that other Spider-Men exist at the same time.
Yeah. Anyway,
So
this is irrelevant.
yeah, this is
the
you turn this conversation cringy.
I didn't do anything.
Spider-Man.
Venom. No, be real. Take it seriously.
I am trying to take it seriously. It's just very hard.
Samwise the Brave.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Aragorn.
Yeah, Aragorn.
No.
Why not Aragorn?
No, he is definitely a role model.
But I'm talking positive male role models. Because
Tank Dempsey.
is someone like John Wick? Is that a role model?
No.
Captain Price.
No.
Black Adam.
I'm trying to think of one of my favourite media.
Vin Diesel from Fast and Furious.
No.
Why?
Family.
Okay. I'll give you that.
I generally, I'm really struggling. I'm trying to think of all my favourite things, and none of them are good male role models.
It's funny that the Waymond from Everything Everywhere.
Yep. I would 100% agree with that.
Freshly Oscar won as well. As of us recording this,
Deserved.
a fresh,
He knocked it out of
Unique.
the fresh.
male role model. I would say that one.
A fresh perspective on male role.
Yeah, because I bring up like a John Wick or like a Rambo or these kind of
But
guys.
when you say like role model, like I kind of associate having a role model with being a child.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Like
Why?
Like looking up to something to become.
Yeah, like a master and a apprentice.
Yeah.
Doesn't that have to be a child though?
No, but like what everyone knows, once you hit like once you get a job, you just have to be that for the rest of your life.
Oh, this is the pessimistic Jamie here then, because that is a very pessimistic view.
No, like the second you get a job, you're a failure if you do anything else.
Not at all. That's pessimism.
Why?
I think you guys hated that. You can't start doing it.
Hey, that's not me. This is
You've
Jamie
both
here.
done it.
No,
this episode.
I'm messing with. I don't know. It's just that's where my association goes. You know. But I don't know. Maybe John Wick kind of
He's not.
could be,
Why?
because
What does he represent? He's what? Like a
really
an
good
assassin.
Yeah, But he's like the best
He's the best assassin.
in the world.
He solves all his problems by killing people.
Yeah. But he's really good at it, you know? So he's put a lot
So
of
that's
effort.
the role model bit. Is
Yeah,
that
the bit is
he's
that,
good
like-
at killing.
yeah,
It's like,
he's
one
really-
day I could be that
yeah.
good at killing.
Yeah. And he's like driven and he'll like cut his finger off.
As
and
opposed to
stuff.
Spider-Man, who's like, everyone around me keeps being the ones who are killed, and I keep getting beaten down, but I would never kill someone, and I'll always get back up.
Yeah. Because he doesn't have the sack to do what has to be done.
So you're more of a Punisher kind of guy.
Yeah. I'm more of a sort of
My role model is Patrick Bateman.
Yeah. Luke Skywalker.
I can't think of a single one.
You can't think of a single one.
No. I'm really struggling to think of things I like and like the characters, and it's like...
I think it's an interesting topic, an interesting little quandary to think about.
Like what makes someone worthy of being a role model?
Like, if we think about like some of the biggest franchises, properties, like beyond the, like a John Wick, where it's more about just, it's like a revenge fantasy, right?
Yeah.
Where everything's about like the violence, and it's not like the pure role model like a Spider-Man, like an Aragorn or something, but there's like a moral good kind of going on.
Yeah.
Is The Rock in Fortnite a role model?
Well, I was thinking that. Yeah, which characters in Fortnite aren't role models? Is the Master Chief a role model? Is
Only the Master Chief from Halo Infinite. I want the Jarlings to leave their role models in the comments.
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Positive role models, like not silly.
I'm really struggling.
That's interesting though, right? You can't think of one.
It's not a good thing, though.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to...
But
I'm taking this
why?
outside of fictional as well, and it's like...
That's fine. Whatever comes to your mind.
What about that that Formula One driver?
Senna?
No, the guy who's still going. He's like 41.
Fernando Alonso?
Alonso, yeah.
Nah.
Why is he not a role model?
He's a bit of a cunt.
Oh, okay.
But that's like his thing. When you're a racing driver that good and you're 41, there's none. I can't think of a single
That's why,
one.
yeah, it's a bit like more simple when it's restricted to like fiction, because like a real person is gonna have flaws, but like Aragorn, like it's like a different.
Yeah, he's like an ideal.
Yeah.
Well, Superman,
hmm
not the Zack Snyder Superman, but like
The nihilist Superman.
yeah, actual
The-
Superman.
The Randian Superman.
Yeah, it doesn't the kind of Superman that doesn't hate the fact that he should save people.
The Superman that kind of breaks necks, and that's what I like.
Yeah. Well, I tried. I'd say like the Joker.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Jesus Christ, James, what is wrong with you?
Shut up, don't blame this on me. Like, bro, why is this the hardest question in the world?
Yeah.
I
want to get your brain.
I'm trying to
You
think.
have to get one.
I
Yeah, you gotta have
can't
one.
think of a single one.
I've got
Tyrese
loads.
from Fast and Furious.
Bro, he's not a role model.
Eren Yeager.
No.
Yeah, not a role model.
Goku.
No.
Bop from Cowboy Bebop.
No.
Pop.
I don't know the fucking names.
No, because people like anti-heroes and like
Yeah.
characters that are grey and sit in the grey. That's why you got, like Breaking Bad's so popular, and Deadpool and Dexter and all these kind of characters, but they're not like role models.
Honestly, there's more role models who aren't men.
Really? Is that where you're coming down?
Yeah.
Like who?
Okay, give me like an hour to think about that one as well.
Yeah, you're just making baseless claims.
No, I'm trying to think, and it's the only people that's come to mind is not men.
Mikasa.
Yeah, from Attack on Titan.
The potato girl from Attack on Titan.
Well, yeah, no, she is.
Potato?
Yeah, potato girl, Sasha.
Yeah, that's her.
Sasha Blouse.
That's her characterization, is that she likes potatoes
And bread.
and bread.
Mm.
I
No,
don't like potatoes.
That's it. Shut the fuck up.
No, I
You
genuinely. I don't think potatoes are very
How are you
good.
supposed to bulk without that mash?
Pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta. Pizza.
Imagine pasta with
Rice.
like baked mashed potato crispies.
I don't like mash.
Yes, you do.
Sorry, bro. I'm woke.
No, you're just making it wrong.
No, I make a mean mash.
No, you don't.
I make mean mash. I make the meanest mash.
Okay, what'd you
don't.
add? What would you do?
All the
to get
cast
your
of
meal?
MASH. That's my role models.
Nah, get this right. Potato. Cream.
What cream? Double cream, whipped cream.
Tiger
Whipped
cream.
You don't have to specify.
No, cream.
What cream?
Liquid.
Double cream then.
Is Liquid Snake a role model?
No, but solid snake. Now that is a
No,
role
he's
model.
literally a
Ocelot.
war criminal.
No, that's Big Boss.
Jim, they're all war criminals. It's Metal
No,
Gear
they're
Solid.
not. Solid Snake is one hell of a role model. The guy, Sam Bridges from video game role model. How can you not think of one?
I'm trying to think.
Bro, you
of-
have to have one.
Batman.
No, because that is just lame. Oh, little billionaire. That's
What's-
not a one whittle.
Okay, for you then, I guess the guy from the Eternals.
No.
The one that turns into a villain. The genocidal maniac.
No, because I'm like thinking of games. Like, what games do I like? What characters in the games, like, you know, I can remember, and I can't remember any.
Army guy from COD?
Gaz.
Oh, yes, war criminals. Nice.
Just being involved in war doesn't make you a war criminal.
Yeah, it kind of does.
If it's Modern Warfare, the remakes, then yeah. But like the original, like Gaz, what did he do?
Nothing. Literally nothing in the entire game.
Yeah, apart from sound epic.
Okay, then you think of
No.
anime. My favorite anime
Yeah.
or shows, none.
Naruto?
Yeah, Goku.
No.
One Piece guy?
Yeah, Stretch
Feel everything.
Armstrong.
Stretch Armstrong.
No. I can only think of female characters.
Well, name one then.
Women. Reki from Haibane Renmai.
There you go. We've all got one then.
No, that's not. You said male.
Yeah, and I
Role
can't give you a male one.
Oh, true, yeah. Jason Statham.
Oh, yes, a war criminal.
How is he a war criminal?
That's the actor,
just a
not
real man.
Yeah, yeah. We're talking about
Jason Statham in Crank.
war criminal.
That's my
Yeah,
role
that's
model.
different.
It's like I can't. I'm really struggling.
Gandhi.
Oh yes, no. I found one. Give me a second. I've got. Give me a second.
Rajneeshpuram.
What about like Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Neutron.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob is genuinely a good role model.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
If you copy him 1-to-1, you'll be a good person.
No, but no role model is like copy this person 1-to-1. That's not what a role model like. You know.
Oh, mine is Colonel Kurtz.
Who's that?
Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now.
Oh my god. That's a hardcore one.
No, it's a joke.
Charlie Sheen.
Spider
In
from Avatar
Apocalypse
2.
Now.
Huh?
Spider from Avatar 2.
So, this is the thing.
Jake Sully.
Technically...
Mason. Woods.
War criminals.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they can't be role models.
Jake Sully's not a bad one.
Jake Sully's cool.
He's just about family. It's just Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could say Commander Shepard if you did a Power Gun playthrough.
Do you know apparently only like 8% of players did
Renegade
playthroughs on Mass Effect?
I never did.
Wow. Yeah, it's cringy.
Yeah.
Eat my ass, bitch.
Yeah. That's from Andromeda, though.
Then you could also say...
Suck on this.
Nimbus from Destiny 2 Lightfall.
Okay, what makes a good male role model?
Yeah, what does? No, just
It's
in
like
general. outside
it's
of
like what the
fiction.
character resembles, what they stand for.
Their morality.
Yeah, their morality.
No, but I would argue, like, you can have role models for different aspects. So one
agree.
could be like a moral role model, one could be like a physical role model, one could be like a intellectual role model,
I do agree on that. It's just for me, not so much.
I'd
But
say
I know
my role
mine's
model.
changed over time.
Remember in Bug's Life? There's the circus.
Hmm?
And there's a praying mantis.
Right.
That's my answer.
Why?
He's a leader.
Oh, wow, you want to be a leader now, do you?
No, we didn't say it had to be 1-to-1. Just admirable qualities of a bug.
Is who you pick as a role model more like a reflection on yourself than what you're taking from?
Probably.
Okay.
Because if I said Patrick Bateman and
Tyler Durden. There's one for you, James.
No.
Black Adam, yeah.
I do think that role models can represent different parts of where you want to be. And it's like with the role models I have, it's all about the mental side and the morality.
A moral role model. Like Gandhi.
No.
My lips are sealed.
Che Guevara.
War criminal.
Actual war criminal.
Ice Spice. That's my role model.
Baby Spice.
Maybe I've just got a thing for spices.
You see the noodles in the bath. Comedy role model, James, go. Alan Carr.
Jimmy Carr.
Dave Chappelle.
War criminal.
War criminal. No,
Kevin
the main
Hart.
characters from RRR. Actual role models. Fictional role models.
Genuinely.
Fictional role models.
They're like... And
Revolutionaries.
they're both like, you take different things from them, but
Yeah.
they're both like, I look up to these characters and I want to strive to be that. Just
No, yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Not Wadge, it's the other one.
Beam.
Beam, literally perfect. He is like the encapsulation of everything I want to be.
Why not the other guy? Why not Fire?
He's got too much fire.
He's like, yeah, I'll sacrifice everything for the cause. Everything. Everything.
But he
do
learned from that though.
He learned from Beam.
Yeah, Beam is unironically.
They learn from each other.
Yeah, they did learn from each other.
Exactly. They are the two best
But that
male role
makes them
models.
even better male role models, or just role models, because like they keep their minds open, and they're open to influence and to like seeing the bigger picture and changing.
You know what? Yoda. Yoda's my answer.
What, the number one idol?
Yeah,
Why?
because he's deeply wise, but he's got a fun side to him. He's got comedy. He's playing with him, but once the game's over, then he's able to whip out what's real, what's important. And that's what I value in a man.
I'm being tiny and green.
I think the tiny and green is more what you care about, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I love when he eats that bar.
When he eats that bar, that is a Sigma move. Also, that bar looks good. It looks like one of those like weird fruity, like weird factory
Sorry, made out of dates or something.
No, like strawberry, like gloop that's been like hard.
Hey, that's mine, Yoda.
Yoda, come on. No, I disagree with Yoda though.
Yeah, I agree on
You
that.
disagree with Yoda.
I mean, I disagree with Yoda being a role model.
You're getting mixed up with Baby Yoda, aren't you?
No, neither Yoda is a role model.
They are. They both are in a way.
It's kind of hard to live up to the standards of a little green alien.
No, it's not.
It is though.
He's not. He's just a master.
No, episode 2 changed things.
No, it didn't. It made him cooler, if anything. It made him even more of a role model because now he's a fighter.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay. Whatever. Idiot.
Come on, give me one more. The Tarzan's dad in Tarzan.
He gets like killed by a leopard.
No, his gorilla dad.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, why not just Tarzan?
Not Tarzan. He's got too much to learn. He's too flawed.
Yeah, but he learns it by the end. He can speak to gorillas and humans by the end.
That is pretty admirable.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
What about
What
fathers?
Fathers?
Fathers in fiction.
Like which fathers?
Kratos.
He's like a terrible person.
War criminal.
Is he a terrible person?
Yes.
Or is
That's-
he learned?
I mean,
that's his whole story, bro.
yeah. And like, he's a pretty bad dad as well. For a lot of the first one, at least. I haven't played the second one.
Bad dad who becomes good dad.
We don't really see that bit in the first one.
No, you do in the second one. That's when he
Okay.
becomes good dad.
Well, I've not played it.
He goes, boy, I'm a good dad.
Thank you, Father, for being good dad. Joel, he's a good dad.
We're stretching it too far now.
No, there's got to be some good dads.
Father
No,
Chief from Halo.
I don't. I can't think of a good dad.
A good father. Father Christmas. He's a
Jamie
role model.
Lannister.
I think Jamie Lannister's a good one to end this on.
Yeah, he's a bad role model, and then he gets a golden hand, and then he becomes a good role model.
Now I can no longer fight, so I've got no worth.
Yeah, I'm going to have to just learn how to be a good role model.
I loved that season of Game of Thrones.
Me too. What about Jarl Balgruuf from Skyrim?
Shut the fuck up.
Or Alduin?
Parthenax.
Parthenax. Mario!
No, Mario's an awful role model.
He's
Yeah.
he's an awesome role model.
He's not. He's a trash role model.
How?
He ignores his brother.
No, he doesn't.
He cheats on Princess Peach with Daisy
True.
With
Infidelity.
Daisy? When?
and Rosalina.
He's cuckolding
He listens
every
to
male
Fresh and Fit
character.
on the down low.
Yep.
He what?
He listens to the Fresh and Fit podcast on the
Okay.
down low.
I can see that, yeah.
Whereas Luigi,
Luigi is and always has been the better brother.
Yeah. He's a role model, I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you Luigi, but I will not budge on Mario.
Donkey Kong?
He's got other issues going on.
Okay.
Awful role model. He's more like a night terror.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And no night terror as being a good role model. Did I say Spider from Avatar 2? We'll see you after these messages.
Bye, Bear Bear. Bye, Bear Bear.
I do declare, bye, Bear Bear.
Bear Bear shirts and mug available now. Check the description below.
You should put a bit of chili oil in your water.
Which magazine said to do it?
To make you poo better.
To make you digest better, to poo better, to pee better, to get cancer faster.
I find that hard to believe.
I can shoot piss at a really good rate. Like
What's a bad rate?
when it like dribbles out, I guess. It hasn't got like enough pressure behind it to launch it.
When you haven't let it build.
Yeah, and then if
Do you ever start peeing and it just like goes out at a right angle?
When it's like a snake's tongue.
that only
No, where like if I don't know, you've been wearing like tighter than usual underwear and your dick is like kind of wedged in like an L shape, and then you start peeing and you're just like peeing straight on the floor.
No.
And then after like 3 seconds, you're like, oh, that's what that sound is, and then you adjust.
Do you ever say this is your pee stream? Do you ever take the risk and go?
No.
You've never done that.
No, absolutely not.
You've never done that.
No, I just try to piss as fast as possible for like fun.
Sometimes I try to get that perfect arch. So you angle up. And up and up and up until it's like perfectly.
No, I only do that when I'm in a pub and I've had like 4 or 5 pints, and that's when it's just like walk in, break the toilet seat.
When you're peeing into the gross like troughs they have in like pubs.
I hate that.
Oh,
No, this is something that proves that sexism is actually more against men than women.
fucking hell, bro.
Yeah, nice.
No, honestly, it levels the playing field, right?
No, it
The trough.
doesn't.
It
You sure?
No, not just the trough. Men's toilets.
No.
Specifically, back in secondary school.
No, that is sexist. You actually believe like women's toilets are like perfectly fine? Like no.
From everyone I've talked to.
Everyone I've talked to has just said that they're atrocious. They're awful.
No, they're not as bad. They're not as bad. They
can be f***ing bad.
I'm sure there are bad women's toilets
How
out
do you
there,
know?
man. But they're not.
Just
It's not.
talk to
It's
people about
different.
it.
It's different, man. It's different.
But I think urinals are heinous.
They're fine.
I mean, it varies a lot. Like the troughs.
They're fine. They're better than
they're
urinals.
evil.
They're not. You get the splashback.
You get the splashback, and there's like no barrier between people. It's like the most uncomfortable.
No,
thing.
but
Your
it's
piss pools into other people's piss, and it forms this
Yeah.
weird piss pool.
No,
Yeah.
but no. It's all worth it for that one video of like in Germany, the guy walks into the bathroom, thinks it's like the sink, and washes his hands in the urinal. It's just like that's an iconic video, and then realizes it's the piss.
Piss goblin.
Yeah. I don't know, but the thing with those is they're like pure utility. It's like you go to like my main thing is like when you go to a racetrack, there's like 100 people in there, and it's just like there's so many people, everyone's sardine together. It's just like
No, that's what's good about ordinary urinals.
no, I think it's the opposite. I don't like urinals. It's too like separate that people nah. I never use them anyway. I'll just go and sit down.
But like, why are we expected to pee in communion, but not shit in communion like the Romans?
Well, yeah.
I would know.
You can share the sponge on the stick.
No, the sponge is statistically more hygienic than toilet paper.
And toilet paper. Yeah, I think the Romans were on something with that one.
No, I'm on a really bad place of pooing at the moment.
Care to elaborate, my friend?
Every time I go to poo, I get a nosebleed.
You're straining too much, man.
Yeah.
No, I don't even strain. I'll literally just sit down and I've got a nosebleed. And then
I put money down that you strain.
And then I'm like trying to plug two holes, and it's like, god damn, this is not. I've got
holes.
my nose and my ass.
Why are you plugging? I thought you were trying to do a poo.
Yeah, you got to plug the poo away.
I don't think you've been using toilet paper, right?
You just like leave a rag like up there to block it.
James is like a tap. He just pulls the previous one out.
Oh my god.
Nosebleed.
That's hardcore.
No, but like my nosebleeds now, I think I'm actually starting to have actual severe problems. Like, I can't have a meal anymore. Like, if I eat any warm meal, I instantly get a nosebleed.
Any warm meal?
Yeah, any warm food. And it's just like...
That's the trigger, is it has to be warm. So if it's cold, you're good.
And if it's hot, you're good. But if it's in the middle...
No, it's like a hot meal. A hot... Anything that's hot. If I start eating just a meal, I'll get a nosebleed.
You didn't get a nosebleed today.
Luckily, I didn't. Probably because it was all lukewarm anyway. But it's just like I had a carb. I know I had like a prawn linguine for lunch, and it was gushing out my face. And I was like holding the bowl going back to my work, nose there gushing everywhere. And I actually used my door card to get in. And there's been times where I'm carrying and like doing so much that I just bleed all over the floor, and then it's like a big deal. Because then that's really unhygienic.
A workplace hazard, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like I can't do anything. It's gushing out my face. It's not good.
You get the anime nosebleeds, man.
Yeah, and then obviously every other situation is even worse. I'm broken.
Maybe you need that thing where they like singe your nose.
It doesn't work. It's been done in my family and it doesn't do anything.
Really?
Yep. The bad one
My
is
uncle got that.
when I'm about to have like a hot shower or just a shower, and it's just like I get the nosebleed beforehand, but I can't go into the shower when it stops because it will start again. So it's just like this horrible limbo.
I wonder how much blood you're like losing overall.
Bro, it gushes. It like pours.
Like an anime, like.
Literally, yeah. It's like I was doing something. I think I was brushing my teeth and it gushed, and I covered my clothes in blood. I basically covered the bathroom in blood because it was just gushing out that fast.
Damn, man.
And it's just like, why is there blood everywhere? Nose. It's not good.
Nose. Yeah. Maybe you should go to the doctor about that, bro.
Bro, no, I've gone, like, I need to go to the doctor about a lot of things. Like, my body's just, like, actually falling apart.
Well, I'll tell you what's staying pretty strong. That's the JAR Media suggestion thread over on the subreddit, where you can have your questions answered like we're about to do. Head over there, ask questions just like Absolutely Bonkers Mate did, who says, Bear. James has made it very clear that his favourite Man song is Minion Supreme. But he's also stated that it's because the original version that was recorded was a masterpiece.
Oh my god.
Will Alex ever release the director's cut? P.S. It's my 21st birthday on Wednesday. Alex and I share a birthday. So a bear bear birthday to us both. P.P.S. Since I can legally drink finally, what types of alcoholic drinks do y'all recommend?
Straight rum.
Not straight rum.
Don't bother wasting your time on lagers or ciders. Just go drink rum.
No, cider's nice.
Nah. I can't do
Lager's nice.
ciders or lager anymore.
Why not?
Because the hangovers I get are like so sharp, and they feel so sharp that I want to die.
The darker the alcohol, the worse the hangover.
The white one.
Is that a thing?
Beautiful.
So what, like a Guinness hangover's like particularly bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a general rule.
It doesn't work.
So like
for
a
me.
really dark ale.
Yeah, dark ale, like dark rum.
So what? So a vodka hangover's way less bad.
Yeah,
By that
it won't be as bad.
Okay.
It's
Or
the
gin.
opposite.
Like clearer alcohols are easier for your body to go.
How crazy is that? You got to be
Lager.
21 to drink alcohol over there.
Stupid. You should have had at least 7 years of experience by now.
I would say that that's not bad at all. Remember, the first time I got drunk, I was 22. If not later. I think I might have been 23, and it's just like, I didn't miss out. Because now it's like, I've got a job, and I have money, and it's just like, nights out are really cheap. Because I get pissed quick, because I don't have tolerance. So I would generally say the best thing to do is to just don't drink until you're like mid-20s, because then it's like that's when it gets really good. That's when you drink one glass of wine and you're fucked.
You do the thing you don't eat though as well.
I know, I do eat. I don't eat, but then again, that makes it cheaper.
Because that will do it. I like tasty flavors, so I like gin. Because then you can put just citrus in there.
I do like alcohol, but I am like, my mentality is efficiency, and efficiency is just strong in a lot of it.
I guess hence the rum.
Yeah, hence my like half glass of rum and coke.
That's the thing. My personal thing is, I like a cider or a lager, but once you're like having the quantity of liquid, I like with spirits that you can just have a little glass and it's like 40% with a shot or two in there. So I just need a few of these to like feel it, as opposed to pint on pint on pint and then feeling like swollen.
Yeah, I don't like quantity is not good.
That depends how much you enjoy peeing.
Not very much.
I see, when we go out, we do drink quantity-wise a fair bit, because then we're just doing shots and whatnot, and it's like I won't stop pissing. It's non-stop piss.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I wouldn't have drank the quantity to piss as much as I do, but it's all coming out. It's going straight in and out.
Yeah, once I start drinking alcohol, like, yeah, my body just wants it out. Like, I'll just be peeing like nothing else.
Stop. Yeah.
I like wine though as well.
Wine. See, the thing with wine is like when you have a meal, wine is what you go to, because that's like a really nice, like a steak.
Reeling it back for someone who's like not drank at all.
Cider
lager.
Bud Light.
Generally, I kind of disagree.
With a squirt of lemonade.
I disagree, because obviously when I started drinking, I didn't start on lagers or ciders. I drank rum. That's the first.
You had those like ciders, didn't you?
Yeah, you drink the odd beer every now and again.
But if I was drinking, I drink rum. I drink spirits.
Nah.
Rum and coke. That's
no,
that
because as well, when drinking spirits, it's way easier to just like suddenly break through like the drunkenness sound barrier and just lose your mind.
Yeah, no, I think it's like if you're gonna approach alcohol, it's just like ciders. I would say ciders are the best point, because they are flavorful.
They're just sweet and easy to drink.
Because obviously your palate's gonna change, and it's like now it's like I went through a phase of drinking a lot of whiskey, because my palate at that time loved it, but now it's like I don't really like whiskey, and I love rums, and I love
That's
the palate.
That's the thing,
of rums.
you build the like negative association
with certain alcohol.
If you've had a few, because like I was the same. Like I really liked whiskey for a while, but now it just makes me feel sick.
Yeah, and it's like now I've also grown more of a palate to liking wine. It's just like you're gonna it's like if you start drinking alcohol, you're gonna go through every phase of all of them, and it is just a process till you find like the one you really like.
Yeah.
But stuff like lager and cider,
it's just the entry point.
But you never like go off of it.
I disagree.
Lots of people go off cider.
Yeah.
But usually because it's the first drink that they abuse when they...
Yeah, but also the sweetness of it. Like, it's typically people get less of a sweet tooth as they get older.
Yeah.
Unless
so when yeah.
But dry cider though.
Yeah. But I think when people think cider, it's like Thatcher's.
Yeah, it's really sweet cider.
Which is like really sweet and bubbly. Whereas there are lots of like flat, dry, tart ciders.
Yeah.
You know? Bit of sourness.
But I think obviously we naturally have a better alcohol selection than America.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a lot more access to way better wine.
Yeah, probably.
Being closer to Italy, Spain, France.
Yeah.
But it's just like
Brexit ended that.
No, you still buy them. But it is just like if you're going into it, you just look at what flavours there, and then you just pick which one you like. That's just the best way to do it. And then your palate will improve, and wine will be the go-to. No, but the crazy thing, I don't think I've noticed this with alcohol, is obviously when the different alcohols you drink, the different hangovers you experience.
Or like even a different
state of
like drunkenness.
Yeah.
So it feels different.
Well, I think I think just because I drank wine this week and I drank a glass of Wed, and because I bought a bottle of Wed, and obviously if you leave it open too long, it gets a bit crap. So it was just like,
sour.
I spent £7 on this bottle. I need to finish it. So I drank on a weeknight. Don't ever do that. And it's just like I noticed a clear like difference when I was drunk, and it was like, yeah, this is what red wine's like then. Menace, not good.
I find it very sluggish.
No, the sex drive just goes fucking insane with red wine. That's not an uncommon thing either.
Yeah, no, that is a thing.
With red wine, it's sex drive.
Now
Just
that you mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I noticed that and it was like, God damn. Maybe avoid red wine in the future then.
No, that's a reason to drink it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like all types of wine.
I don't like white wine.
I don't like white wine either. I've had like one nice bottle of white, and it's one we could try tomorrow because I know we'll be able to get it. But that's like, other than that, like champagne white wine.
Yeah, I like champagne. I had some nice like rosé in Greece. I don't like have it very often, but like in that kind of environment, that's where it's like quite nice. Like an ice cold rosé is nice.
I'd prefer like an ice cold Peroni or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a Corona with a barbecue or something.
So you know that's the thing of all the lagers. The only one I really want to drink is Corona.
Corona's good. Peroni's good.
I do like a Peroni, but like,
Moretti.
Does Moretti count? Yeah, I had a couple of those yesterday.
I do just like Corona.
Yeah, Corona's like a good, like just solid.
But
Get a bit of lime.
Yeah, it's generally nice, but at the same time, it's like association.
You've like forgotten how to drink. Dribbling that shit everywhere.
Positive association though, right? With the
Family.
FNAF and Furious.
Yeah, generally, it's like the best thing to come from those movies is like Corona with the boys is like an actual like, you know,
But do you remember when the pandemic started and people were avoiding drinking Corona because of the name?
It's just like, yeah, they're cheap.
Yeah, man. Good luck. Don't be silly.
Don't be silly. Find something tasty and just abuse.
Just like it's like, obviously don't mix. If you're gonna like early on, don't start mixing it with like, don't do like loads of lager and then do loads of wine. 'Cause obviously, just don't mix it.
Beer, wine, fine.
Nah,
Cider beer queer.
No, it's wine beer queer.
Shut up.
No, because the basis of that whole thing is that lager's made of, beer's made of wheat, and wine's made of fruit. If you have cider, which is also made of fruit, and go to wine, you can go back to cider because they're both made of fruit.
But it's just bollocks, right? It's just like constant.
Yeah,
just honest to God, drink something strong and then just do shots and fuck up your night. That's the go-to formula. Like Jaeger bombs.
Apparently there's like a type of person, it's like 7 to 10% or something of people, that when they drink alcohol, it releases some kind of like dopamine. So there's like, you know, everyone knows that type of person that can just keep drinking. Like they're, like it's just insane, the quantity they're able to without needing to, because like I get to a certain level, and it's like, I need to stop because this is like, it's not even pleasant. This is uncomfortable.
It just sounds like you're describing me and Jim, to be honest. Pretty fucking bad, Jim. No, we are. No, we don't stop. Like every time we've gone out to like go drink and go to the local like microbrewery, every time it's just been me and you left. Just like actually like the last time we drank was our like Christmas stew, and it was just like. The first drink was like 6, and the last drink was 20 to 6.
In the morning.
Yeah, and we drank that much, and we didn't stop. We were still drinking at 5. We were pouring drinks at like 5 in the morning. We fucking cleared out multiple.
You finished off that rum, right? You had an entire bottle. Is it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I've never
done the
done
entire bottle of vodka.
I've never done that.
No, this is what I mean. It's just I don't stop. So when I said
I like physically can't. Like I can't.
No, but I can't.
I'll just start vomiting. Yeah.
No, but the thing is, I've never vomited from alcohol ever. That was because I drank. I vomited because I drank milk. That's why, because it was just curdling in my stomach. But so far, No matter how much I drink, I've not vomited. Because there's no way I could drink close to an entire bottle of rum and not vomit. That's an obscene amount of alcohol.
That is an obscene amount.
And
I can't
mix that with loads of vodka shots and loads of everything else. Why the did I not vomit? That was like stupid.
Yeah, I guess you're just kind of built different.
Like, sure, it took me a week to get over the hangover, so why wouldn't I vomit?
Yeah, like,
I know.
Well, that's why you need to embrace the.
that's the thing.
No, but I hate vomiting.
When you're drunk, vomiting isn't an issue.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Just drink
No,
like
that's not
half
true.
a pint of water, then immediately vomit. It's way.
No, but I haven't vomited in like 6 years. Actually, no, I vomited.
Really?
No, I haven't vomited upstairs. I was like 2
the
years
other
ago.
day.
Like, I hate vomiting. I never do it. It's like I never want to actually make myself vom.
I nearly vomit every lunchtime because I eat so many eggs.
Like, no, the describing that just sounds like me. Like, I get so much mad dopamine off of doing shots. It's like, I love it.
Yeah. Whereas I don't.
No, because that's the thing, because when we're pissed like we did when we last went out,
Mm-hmm.
we were still ordering shots when the bar was closing, because it's just like, yes, let's go! And I'm just throwing down every shot I can find. I love it.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You've got to keep a keen eye on the little addiction man in the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know about you guys, but like I can notice in my brain the voice when I have like one drink that says, "We've had one, like have another." Like you need to have another.
Can we get to the level?
Yeah, you haven't had enough yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that guy never stops.
Yep.
You know. And if you let that guy run rampant without like putting him in check every now and again, like today, I had like 2 sips of wine, like a small wine, and then immediately my brain's like, "Well, go on, like you need a glass, a big glass," and it's like, no.
Yeah.
No, my brain.
You need to keep that shit in check.
That's my problem when I go out drinking, is because it's like, because I don't drink alcohol often, but it's like when I go out, my brain's like, you go keep going, and that's when it's like 2 a.m. I'm still fucking.
The switch is on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like go in. Like generally speaking, I try not to drink often because I know I end up like that. Because if I do that way often, it's like I'm generally on the slow to alcoholism. So I do try to keep that in check.
Yeah, I guess because of like, I think I have the affliction like our mother has that she's described to us, where like she starts to like feel a hangover as she's drinking, like before it's even like over. The older I get, the like more that's happening to me. Where like just after a couple, I'm starting to just like, because some like everyone like processes alcohol differently, like it affects their bodies differently. I mean, there's definitely like a level for me, or once it goes over, it's like this just isn't really fun for me anymore. This is just like uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's difficult to know where that is because we drink at different paces. That it's like by the time like I'm getting started, you're already fucked. So we just keep going and you're done.
Because like personally, I find the whole process of blacking out to be so.
Like, what do you mean by
so
blackout?
miserable? Where like you have no memory of like what you've done or where you've been, or like what happened.
See, I've never had that. I don't know what you mean by blackout.
Yeah, it's not nice.
I've only had it once, and
I've
it was
had it twice,
It was so horrible. Like I never want to experience that again because I find that so like disorienting and like uncomfortable and just unpleasant.
It's like
it's kind of cool though, like because it's like the start of a mystery.
Yeah, you're trying to recap.
Well, no, but that's
like,
what's so stressful about it, because then like you start asking like, oh, how embarrassing was I? Like what happened? Like what?
Yeah, but if you let all that sort of stuff go and just start like focusing on like, wow, nothing actually is real.
No, that's how you go a different path, bro.
No, I remember. It's like when we did go drinking and like you disappeared because you felt too bad and whatnot, and we kept drinking. It was just like at one point I was just like started walking into a housing estate with like no phone or like battery on my phone. It was just like I'm going home. Walked into some random housing estate and ended up in barbed wire, and you were like,
"That's right,
James!"
You ripped up your jeans in barbed wire." Like, do you remember that happening?
Yeah, because that was literally a path next to me that I didn't go on. I just went through the bushes.
Yeah, Yeah, that was what you guys were like went by Sammy's, and I was like, no, I'm gone.
That was a different
Just
time.
walked off.
Yeah, that was a different
Yeah,
time.
that was a different time, but
Yeah. Yeah, and it sneaks up on you. It's just like, boop.
uh-huh. Yeah, so yeah.
No, I
I'm
think it's like when you go drinking with the person who like eggs on and enables that behaviour. That's when it's bad, because that's what you are. You we egg on each other's drinking every time, and that's why we're always the last ones left, continuing to egg each other on. It's just the way
it's almost like a competitive thing.
It is.
See,
Yeah.
I've got no bone in my body like that, so like that's just not.
Yeah, because you know I'll crush you, fam.
That's what gets you guys into the fucking
No,
state
because
you get.
the thing we do is we'll end up being the last one left, and then we're like full of dopamine because we're the last ones left. It's like we fucking did it, and then we just keep going.
No, because there was that one like a month or two ago where I sometimes I get this like annoying hiccup thing.
Yeah, no, that was
From
our
drinking?
Christmas day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it was like midnight, and I was just getting so frustrated from the hiccuping.
You
Like
just want to
like,
bed, right?
Like I'm a cartoon character. Yeah, I just went upstairs to like try and make it go away, and then it just fell asleep.
and you fell asleep. You generally went to bed at like midnight, and we were still up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And we started listening to the fucking Edge Runner soundtrack. It's just like, yeah. But yeah, this don't drink alcohol. Bad idea.
Yeah,
avoid
terrible.
it.
Drink responsibly or whatever they say.
Yeah.
If you're gonna drink something, drink protein shakes.
We've got to do this one,
Eggs.
guys, from WV Long. What's the biggest internet hoax you've fallen for? Recently, Jordan Peterson was fooled into believing that a Chinese dick-sucking factory... When I saw this when it was still live. I saw it. I like lost my... I was like in a ball on the floor. Like I was losing it.
That was
A Chinese dick-sucking factory where sperm was being forcefully extracted from people by the Chinese government was real. In reality, he'd just retweeted a video of fetish milking porn. My question is whether any of you have seen anything on the internet before and instantly believed it was real. I linked that article because it's just too good to ignore. Bear jar boys.
yeah.
Did you see it, Brett?
Yeah, it's like you just have to look at it, and it's like, yeah, that's like porn, that's fetish porn. not
Yeah, like why would it be filmed like that? if it
not
was
state enforced dick sucking, cum extraction.
I couldn't. Coney 2012 is my one.
Yeah, that's where my head immediately went to.
See,
but-
no, I was gonna make a joke saying COVID.
No, my one is that video of
The bear,
what video? The bear.
the fucking Russian guy seeing each other, and the bear. That's the hoax I thought fell for.
No, the hoax which is like the most obvious shit, but it's that video of someone who looks like Andrew Tate, like on the phone walking really camp.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I thought it was actually him. And it was like,
Yeah, I think I saw that and thought
look
it
at
was
this
him.
dude.
Should I read? Vice wrote an article about this Jordan Peterson thing. Should I read it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Vice are doing some heavy hitters at the moment.
Jordan Peterson very concerned by milking porn factory. After the internet celebrity psychologist tweeted a fetish porn clip and called it CCP hell, the phrase Chinese dick-sucking factory went viral. Psychologist, former professor and self-help author Jordan Peterson retweeted a fetish video of a penis milking porn clip on Saturday, seemingly duped into believing that it was footage from inside a Chinese communist sperm extraction factory. The tweet from user Song Ping Quang, who frequently posts supposed videos of Chinese state surveillance, said, "What's going on in China? 3-child policy?" With a clip from a fetish porn shoot of a row of people lying on a table getting their dicks sucked by pumps dangling overhead. Peterson quote tweeted it, writing, "Such fun in unbelievable techno nightmare CCP hell." The implication, it seems, is that the Chinese Communist Party is running dystopian bondage, forced ejaculation clinics. The tweet and Peterson's response instantly went viral, with the moment earning its own Know Your Meme page in what has to be record time. The Twitter account apologized a few hours after Peterson's quote tweet, saying that they stumbled into the video on WeChat and believed it to be a real sperm bank. I found this video on WeChat and they said this is China's collection room for sperm bank, they said. Turns out that it was a video from the UK. England. I wonder if the Gooners from England, yeah. Some sperm banks in China do use machines to help people jerk off into cups, but those look a lot more sterile and are basically motorized fleshlights housed in plastic. Not the Matrix green fetish milking room that they originally implied was an invention of the Chinese government. But hold up. That's just kind of... So they do have like...
No, but because having fleshlights that just... You can
Milky.
Yeah, that you can walk up to and get milked is very different to being...
Chained up and milked.
Chained up and milked.
My thing is, how can Jordan Peterson say this is some sort of hellscape?
Yeah, it's like
sounds
an
like
ideal situation.
Yeah,
it's like a dream.
Fuck it, let's go China. Here we go.
They got like mechanized fleshlights that
milk you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like,
please no,
not the not the sucky dry.
All of this has led to quite a few people likely learning what milking porn is for the first time. In this context, a milking fetish is not the same as erotic lactation or lactophilia. It's about systematically pumping cum out of a row of penises like you would a herd of dairy cows. A variety of milking techniques exist. There's the pump setup that Peterson tweeted, where the subjects lay on their back, penis skyward, cupped inside a tube that uses suction. One can also lie face down on a milking table, dick through a hole for someone or a machine to tug it from beneath. There are 100 different variations of milking beyond these, however, involving varying degrees of equipment. A simple penis pump could be considered a milking machine, as could the auto blow AI or fleshlights launch.
Isn't your hand a milking machine?
I guess technically.
It can be.
Most of the time, dick milking porn is part of a subset of other more mainstream fetishes like medical fetish, where there's a doctor or nurse and patient roleplay dynamic, or femdoming and bondage. There's also a forced orgasm element. Blah, blah, blah. But it's almost never about Chinese state control over cum. That's a good one. Thanks, Jordan.
Yeah. Well, at least he taught us something for a change.
He put the fear of God in us.
Or what's the opposite of fear?
Awesomeness?
The awesomeness of the devil in us.
The awesomeness of the milking.
Yeah. If the government was like, look, we're running low on kids and we're just going to pick people at random to milk for a year. Would you be annoyed if your name got called, or would you be
Weirdly, this has kind of been on my mind as of last episode where we were talking about spreading our seed across the world. And I was thinking about maybe that'd be a good idea to donate a bit of sperm and just have a bunch of kids just out there, that I got nothing to do with.
So the JAR
sperm bank.
The JAR psyop sperm bank.
Yeah.
No, because it's we can take the ARG to the next level where we spread our seed across the world, and when these kids try to find their biological father, it's they end up on JAR, and it's this ARG to find out which one of us is the actual biological father.
Do people who go and purchase the sperm from sperm banks to put inside themselves to have babies, do they get a description of...
I always imagined it a bit of a dossier,
like a folder, and you're oh, he looks nice.
I want his genes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure legally speaking, in the UK, that's not the case. Because otherwise it encourages selective breeding, which is okay in America. You're allowed to do that in America. You actually find the man you want the cum of. But
So what are they? It's like a mystery box.
Yeah.
It's like a loot
Yeah,
box.
do they show you? It's like a loot box. It's like you can get the golden guy or you might get the green
It's like
guy.
the risk of rare degenerative disease.
well, obviously in the UK, it's like you can't. If you've got like a degenerative disease, you can't.
They say we don't want your semen,
Yeah, I guess you're not allowed. Which I guess is selective breeding, isn't it?
basically.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so... But in America, you can just choose who you want to... That's like this America's thing. So we should just ship all of our cum to just these places to see what happens.
To every country in the world.
Infiltrate from within.
No,
Yeah.
that's a statistic I'd like to see broken down once it's out there. Like, which country adopts jar cum more?
What country would it be?
France.
I think it'll be like a real oddball one, like Iceland,
Somewhere really random, yeah. Somewhere you'd never anticipate.
Mongolia.
These Mongolians just can't get enough of jar cum.
How did we get... Oh, no, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Jordan Peterson always takes you straight to cum.
Always.
Every time, without fail.
It's his hidden secret to being
That's
like a
his
better
psyop.
person.
It's his psyop.
Yeah.
in your room. The milking cummy video. Run! Do you want to end on this JAR Media creepypasta?
No.
What am I supposed to... I didn't have anything else planned.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, the story time with
Does
JAR.
it involve cum
No.
or
no.
any milking machines?
I haven't... Because it's so long, I haven't actually proofread it, so let's just see where this goes. From Vaxel. You guys need to give it a scary rating at the end. JAR Media creepypasta. I wrote a JAR Media creepypasta. If you all don't know what that is, it's an internet story that's meant to be scary or creepy or unnerving, but most often than not just comes across as poorly written, generic, and full of contrivances and shitty elements. I decided to make one myself that plays on the various tropes of creepypastas and bad internet stories, all about you guys. Without further ado, let's jump right in. I often revisit older episodes of the JAR Media Posdact, watching through tens of them until I inevitably stop, only to do it again however many months later. I'd just open up the full playlist, start at a relatively early episode, and just make my way through. Upon this most recent mass rewatch, however, I discovered a strange anomaly. During one of the many stints that included only Jamie and Alex, I found an episode that was in the recommended sidebar, but was left out of the full playlist. It was simply titled JARCast.mp4, which at first had me confused, but knowing this channel, it seemed like another silly joke thing Alex had come up with, so naturally I decided to watch. Weirdly enough though, this episode was a whole 5 hours long. Initially it came off as strange, but I recalled that one episode where a gif of Mr. Bean played for a whole 2 hours at the end, and I'd assumed that this was a similar case. The episode started with the normal game on intro I'd come to expect. After the intro there was a slight pause, then I shit you not for a solid 10 minutes, Alex and Jamie broke into an immense laughing fit. They just kept laughing and laughing, and by the end of that 10 minutes their faces were completely beet red. I of course wondered what the hell was so funny, but sadly it was never explained, kind of unsurprisingly so. The episode then continued as normal for about 45 minutes. That is, until Alex read this very Reddit question. XX hotgirlbooty_Spiderman_XX asks, have you ever committed murder? Another silence, followed by another actual 10-minute laughing fit. This time it was only Alex laughing, leaving Jamie very confused. Jamie on occasion laughed with Alex due to his incredibly joyous and contagious laugh. They ended the show as normal, then both got up with the camera still rolling. After 5 minutes of the quiet, smooth background jazz, Alex then walks on screen carrying Jim's bloodied, completely lifeless corpse. All Alex does is drag the corpse to the left side of the screen, then dropping him on the floor to where only Jim's legs were in frame. Alex walks out without having said a single word. I was absolutely terrified yet intrigued. I thought for a split second that it was just another bit, but no, it was far too realistic to be fake. I decided to check the comments to see what the hell was going on, only to find that the entire comment section was missing. Not just turned off, but seemingly completely exempt from the website. While confused looking at the blank space where the comments were supposed to be, I then heard murmuring coming from the video. Scrolling back up, I saw Alex walking in with James, both chatting and bantering as if there wasn't a literal dead body in the corner, much less that of their friend. Upon sitting down, Alex and James just re-introed the show again, where the episode then went on completely normal for another hour and a half. As normal as it could be with the lifeless body in the corner. Whilst they talked and talked, you could see the flies beginning to swarm Jim's corpse, and the dogs would occasionally walk by and sniff it. I was so utterly confused and disturbed, but my curiosity got the better of me, and I sat through the whole thing. After Alex and James had officially outroed the show, the camera cut to a still frame of Jamie's now slightly decomposed dead body, where it would linger for the remaining 2.5 hours. And yes, the jazz was still playing in the background. The dogs would occasionally walk into the frame, either walking around the corpse or taking nibbles out of it. I could not believe what I'd just witnessed, nor did I want to. I closed my laptop and hurriedly walked to my living room. But on the TV, the same episode was being played, and it was on the part where the carcass was in full view. This can't be happening, I thought to myself. No one else is home. And that ends it. I made a Reddit account specifically for the sole reason of writing this shitty story and getting you guys to read it, lol. Along with the story above, I'd like to thank you guys for the great content that never fails to get a laugh out of me. Never stop doing what you're doing, and as always, thank you for your time. Game on. Frightened ratings?
Not Will.
I don't know, I'm going to give that a real.
I'm going to say in between. Could be real, could be not real.
You have to watch the Shadow episode to find out.
Yeah. Yeah, give us your vote in the comment section below. And as we all normally do, I'd like to round off. We normally do a haiku each. Jim, you want to start with your haiku you prepared for us?
Friendship within us keeps friends.
Yeah, James, what's your one?
that was the first line.
What's a haiku?
Friendship within us.
What's a haiku?
Keeps friends. But
Japanese
sometimes
This is my one.
I'm not done.
No, you had your chance. Mine is Pippiest Poppiest Poi. Listen to the JAR Media podcast, my boy.
It's not a fucking haiku.
What's a haiku?
It's a Japanese poem, my bro.
757, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's a what?